What's up, guys? We're dealing with an eviction right now at one of my rental properties, and this is one of the sad parts about being a real estate investor, is that you got to have difficult conversations with difficult people, and this is definitely one of those. I'm going to give you guys a deal breakdown of what happened and why we had to evict this tenant. Just what happened in this situation. So we leased out this building almost about a year ago or so. Tenant was great. They moved in, they had all the qualifications, they made good income, they had a family, all this stuff. And then next thing you know, it was just issue after issue with this tenant. We had maintenance going there at least one time a week, and they were just taking advantage of us left and right. So we kind of told them, we're like, hey, what's going on? You know, there's so many maintenance issues. And mind you, I renovated all of these units, right? So I renovated all four at the same time: new countertops, new cabinets, the whole 9 yards, new appliances, you name it. We renovated it. And at the end of the day, they just kept breaking stuff. They kept trashing stuff. I mean, I'll show you guys some of the videos inside of the property too. I mean, the overall condition, they were just gross, nasty. Every time my maintenance guy would go in there too, he's like, dude, these tenants are just so bad. They're not taking care of the place. You can just tell from everything that they're doing. And so they kept kind of falling behind on payments in the past, and then they catch back up, and then BO flowed, and then they'd fall back behind. So it's kind of a typical thing that would happen with them. And, you know, this is not, you know, the best area in town, but at the end of the day, people still need to make their bills paid on time and all that good stuff, right? And they actually had decent credit scores when we first looked at their background check. Long story short, they kept falling behind. I kept trying to make payment plans with them, which I always proactively try to do with my tenants in case that they're running into issues, right? I want to try to work something out between us versus having to get the county involved, my attorneys involved, and, you know, going that extra direction, which we are right now because we got taken advantage of, right? So gave them an option to do payment plans. They stopped making payments. I was like, hey guys, what's going on? We really need to make a payment. Then a small payment would come. And then I'm like, all right, well, the balance is just still growing and growing and growing. Like, this is not getting any better. And they kept talking to them. I was like, guys, we need to get this done. Oh, we're gonna get this check from the IRS, from all of our taxes. And, you know, it's May, I think 15th of the day of the recording that I'm at right now. You know, taxes are due in April, and they just kept going on and on about how this isn't working and how they have to get someone else involved and that someone died for the back taxes and just this crazy story. And she'd always give me these just bizarre stories that you're just like, is this real or is this not? Long story short, the payments just kept not coming, and it forced our hand to then start the eviction process. So I contacted my attorneys. I started getting them involved. I started, you know, going through the whole process and paperwork with them. And then finally, then they started wanting to reach out to us and trying to work and make payments. They're like, well, what's going on? You know, we just got served, all this other stuff. And we're like, well, you haven't made payments in almost about 3 months. So note to self, if you guys are a real estate investor, make sure you're not letting your tenant go that long without collecting payments. Just start the process. Even if you think that they might come back and they're going to do it, at least get the process started, because this has been a long and painful process that I'd like you guys to avoid and not have to go through. And it's just, you know, just stupidness, right? I'm going to have to spend money to fix the units now. I'm going to have to market this, find a new tenant, and hopefully get this thing back up and running. But these are just things you want to avoid if you're a real estate investor. So hopefully you guys can learn from my stupid lesson and have some success in your own real estate business. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like it, comment, and make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys later.